Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Rundown Show. This is Mike, Chief Investment and Trading Officer at WIC. Today, I would like to talk about the key to the stock market as well as updating you on news from a stock in our portfolio. So let's first get started with talking about the key to the market today. So I continue to believe that the key to the market will be the major indices. The S&P 500, which consists of 500 biggest companies in America, the Dow Industrial Average, which consists of companies, industrial companies, and the Nasdaq Composite, which consists mostly of tech stocks. Those three major indices have been moving sideways for about a month. We hit all-time high early in May, about May 8th, and then immediately after that we got a very hot inflation report that came out, and that took the market down. So a month later, we're back at that level. We haven't quite broken through yet. We have been moving sideways here in this all-time high level. I mentioned yesterday in my rundown video that we want to see momentum picking up here, otherwise we will lose that momentum. So another key to the market will be this upcoming inflation report that's also coming out this week. Thursday at 8:30 a.m. we will get another inflation report. This will also be key. If we have another very hot inflation number, I worry that we may fall back down to the channel that we've been in since early May. If we, on the other hand, get really good number, good for the market, meaning inflation is not quite hot, because remember, most of the market right now is in the camp, along with Chairman of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, that inflation is temporary or transitory. So we want to see that. We want to see the inflation numbers, if not coming down, then at least stays near the levels that we got last month, not much higher. So that will be key. You should be watching out for that. Now let's talk stocks in our portfolios. So we talk about Boeing. This morning, Boeing came out with the news that they received more plane orders from Southwest. The plane is their Boeing 737 MAX. Remember, the 737 MAX had been grounded since early 2019 to about end of 2020 on the accidents that happened around this Boeing 737 MAX. So the FAA, or the Federal Aviation Administration, recertified the Boeing 737 MAX last year. Airlines in America can now fly that 737 MAX, and as you can see, they are ordering more of that plane. So that plane is a major component of our bull thesis in Boeing. The shares of Boeing rallied 1% on that news, but a different news came that took the shares down. Now it's trading down 1% compared to yesterday. And that news is about the halt of newly produced Boeing 787 Dreamliner, a halt of deliveries for the newly produced planes. So the currently operating planes are not being affected. The FAA is having some concerns about the procedure, the safety check procedure for the production of the 787 Dreamliner. So they want to work with Boeing and try to kind of improve that process. So that's what's causing the delay of those deliveries. We don't think this is a bad news, although the market always take delays as bad news. We actually think that this is good news because more rigorous procedures will prevent accidents from happening, and nobody likes to have accidents, especially airplanes. So we think this is good. Market is selling Boeing. You can use this as a buying opportunity, so start a position today, buy some more if it comes down, try to improve your cost basis. We think Boeing is in a sweet spot here, and we can't add because we have a full position in Boeing already. So that is about Boeing. The next stock we want to bring to your attention It is UPS, or United Parcel Services, the company that delivers your packages. So we don't have a position in UPS yet, but we're thinking to add a very small position on the news that tomorrow they will have their investor day. So our bull thesis in UPS will also be a turnaround story, just as we did with Ford. And as you can see, Ford has been treating us very well. UPS got a new CEO. Her name is Carol Tomé. She came in June of 2020, so it has been a year. She came in after her very successful established career at Home Depot as a vice president and a chief financial officer at Home Depot. So ever since Carol Tomé came, shares of UPS has nearly doubled, and the company has been beating their guidance, raising their guidance. So we believe in Carol Tomé. We think she is a wonderful CEO. She knows what she's doing. And we hope that tomorrow, when she presents to investors, she will be able to guide to higher, earnings for the company. And we believe that higher guidance will be met with upside in the stock. So that's why we want to start with a small position today. If tomorrow's event causes the shares to come down, we'll use that as an opportunity to buy more. If it gets too far away from us, we'll have to wait. But we think UPS is a great company. It's sweetly positioned to benefit from the reopening economy of not only in the United States, but also around the world. Because remember, UPS has a worldwide operation, and it is also a growth company, benefiting from e-commerce, which is a growing trend, and we're just at the start of the e-commerce boom. So we really like UPS. We want to get a small position right here, and we'll continue to add more if opportunities arise. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.